What's up, you guys? Back at it again with another video. I haven't been posting videos. Unfortunately, I haven't had the time, and plus, now there's a world pandemic where this coronavirus thing is killing everybody and getting everybody sick. So I've been quarantining the house for a while, and it's boring. It's really, really boring. But yeah, you already know what this video is gonna be about. I'm gonna show you the new car that I bought and I finally took out of storage. I had it for a couple of months in storage, and I'm finally gonna take it for the spin. I've taken it for the spin, but only to like transport it from one place to another, which was here to my house. And yeah, we're gonna show you my baby, the dream car I always wanted. And yeah, we're gonna get started with this video. So before I go into the yard and take it out, I'm just tell you a little bit about it. So I went to go get it really close to Atlantic City, which is in New Jersey. I had to drive that far because that was the only car, well, the only color and the only good looking car with nice mileage and etc. that was closest to me. Like, there was extremely gorgeous other cars and other colors, but they were like far away, like in Texas, California, places like that. And yeah, so I drove over there about like an hour and a half. It was a very long trip. My dad was really mad. He was really mad because I made him get off of work so that we could go and get the car. I really wanted it. I told him it was for my birthday, which was around the same time that I got it, which was October 16th. And yeah, so we're gonna take you back inside and we're gonna show you. And yeah, they're
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Oh my God!
I think we're going too fast, right?
No, just do it, just do it.
Wait.
I'm the one messing up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14.
So now back to it with the video. The wind is blowing off the cover a little bit, and we're gonna take it off. Oh, this is gonna be a workout. Oh my God. I'm out of breath with this jump rope we just did right now. But yeah, guys, look at the color. Wow. This was the best color on a car that BMW ever did around this time. So the name of this color is called Laguna Seca Blue. I don't know why they put that weird name on it, but it sounds pretty cool. So we're gonna get it right started, guys, so we can take it out for a spin. Oof, nice. Black interior.
Here you go, sir.
It's super clean. Yes, it's an SMG for you guys that hate SMG. I couldn't find a manual car this color. I really wanted this color, to be honest, and I didn't want to deal with high mileage cars that we had to rebuild the motor and stuff like that. I didn't want to deal with none of that. I didn't want to spend any extra money. I at least wanted to drive it for a couple, at least a year before I tend to do sort of things like that. And yeah, so she only has 98,000 miles. I bought her when she had 97. I drove her for a few, I was a little bit excited. And yeah, we're gonna get her right started. Yeah, we're gonna check the stock. Pretty aggressive. Well, not aggressive, to be honest. She sounds alright. I will be changing the dual exhaust soon, not now. So the reason why I'm letting it warm up first is because one thing about these cars is that the rod bearings tend to go out quick, and one way to make it go out quick, faster than you would even blink, is by driving the car when it's cold. So on the gauge clutcher, it will show you the RPM and the limit, that how high it can go to without you having to mess up the engine, because obviously it's still cold and needs to warm up so you could hit higher speeds and etc. If you hit that limit while the car is still cold, the rod bearings would literally ruin the entire car. Like, that's one thing about that car that you have to be careful with. You just let it sit for about 5-10 minutes, let it warm up, and then you can take it out for a spin, which we're gonna do in a few. And I know for you E46 fanatics, I know I got the worst car or whatever. I got the SMG, the convertible, both are bad. Well, honestly, I've seen modified convertibles and they actually look way better than the coupes. If you have a coupe, that means that you're gonna take that car and you're gonna modify the shit out of it for race only, you know? I wanna have fun in the car. I wanna at least take it to the beach, you know, put the top down, feel nice in it, feel the breeze while I'm driving. If I really wanted to take it, you know, to a level where it's like I'm only gonna have it for racing, then I would have obviously bought a coupe with a blown engine, rebuild the engine, and, you know, just use it for race. So we're gonna go check inside right now to see how warm the car is. Oh, it's not that bad. You see, this is the gauge cluster I was telling you guys about, and the limiter right there. So obviously that limiter right there will show you how far the RPM could go without you having to mess up the engine. By the time I take it out the garage and I really take it for a spin, oh, there you go. So now, guys, we're gonna head and take this car for a spin. So one thing I love about this car off rip is that it catches everybody's attention. No matter where you are, at least every time I go out with this car, at least one person tells me, oh my God, I love that color on that car, or I love that car is legendary. Like, to be honest, for an old car, I just love that, no lie. Like, it's something that makes me feel almost like I'm driving around a Lambo. Like, even though probably some people won't know that this car is about 15 years old, you know, it's still, the way that people make it seem is like I'm driving a car that's at least like 2-3 years old. Like, that's what I love about this car. So we're gonna go to a spot right now where like it's like open space. Obviously the kids in the yard, they were screaming, and I know you guys were probably like, oh, I can't hear anything that you're saying. So I'm gonna take it out to a spot where you guys could see the car better. Like, I'm gonna go around 360, show you guys everything. But I'm gonna show you what the car is really like and how fast it is. It is like pretty fast. It has about 333 horsepower and about 280 pound-feet of torque, which is not bad for the age. And it's still as fast as modern cars, to be honest. So we're gonna do a little pull right here. Wow, this car makes me smile every time when I take it out. Like, it's just so exciting to drive it. So I'm gonna show you this beauty right here. Oh my God, she's just amazing. I love this color, no lie. I love this car. I think blue's my favorite color now. Oh, that's a train. It's gonna pass by now. That's a weird looking car. There's only one? Holy shit. Wow. But anyways, look at this beauty. Oh my God. It was worth the drive and worth the, you know, just getting the opportunity to take this car and have it in my hands now. And she sounds and still looks amazing, even for the age. 15 years, man. Well, actually 16, because we're in 2020. But 16 years and it still breaks necks every time I go to a place, and it still gets amazing compliments. What's amazing is that it's so tunable. You could put a couple of things in it on a budget and still get a lot of horsepower out of it, and it will still, you know, smoke any car that, well, not smoke any car, but at least, you know, give cars competitions that are like very high end or like from 40,000 above. And you know, guys, the older the wine, the better, to be honest. That's what everybody say. The older the wine, the better, which I believe is true, because look at her. After all these years, she still amazes me. Even though I could have bought something else, something much newer. I'm a young kid, you know, I'm just 21 years old. I still have a long future to go. I'm not gonna buy some boring car, have 5 years with it or so, and just pay it monthly, not have fun with it, and eventually, you know, things happen. You end up having a child, and then you can't get no more fast cars unless you're rich. You can't get no fast cars, and you know, you have to think about the family first, because family always comes first. And I just wanted to get the experience before all those things happen, which I do now. Luckily, I work hard for it. I shedded blood, tears, everything for this car, and I just fell in love with it. Luckily, I got the opportunity. We're gonna go back inside and we're gonna do a couple more pulls before I go home. It's getting a little dark, and we're not supposed to be outside. I'm not supposed to be outside, to be honest, because of this quarantine bullshit that is going on, that you can't come out of your house, you know, social distancing. Well, I am distant from people, and except for my family, obviously. But yeah, now we're gonna do a couple pulls. I'm gonna show you what this car is really about. Oh, and I forgot to mention that this car has a navigation. It's kind of fading away, but it's okay. And you actually could see the type of technology back in 2004 what they had, which is not bad at all, to be honest. I forgot to show you guys, for the ones that are not familiar with E46s and M3s around this day and age. So what they did was that they put a automatic gearbox in this car, which is, as you can see, is almost like a manual. Like, to put it in reverse, you would have to grab it, push it to the side, and then up, almost like a manual. And to put it in gear, you have to push it this way, and it will show you right there, right here. For right now, it's in manual mode. So if you hit it one more time to the right, that's automatic. So there, it will show you all the specs of it. Right here, if I hit it again to the right, it's gonna go into sports mode, which is manual. So guys, we're gonna head and do some pulls now, do some runs real quick before we go home. It's getting dark. How fast this car is. Oh my god. And you hear that engine? It just sounds amazing. Oh my god. And the handling in this car is so precise. Not the best of the best, but it's so amazing how the technology back then of what BMW did to this car. It's like it made it so direct. So if you want to go this way, it will go, and it will be like very precise for its time. Around where I live, there's no mountains or back roads where I can head and I can show you guys how amazing this handling is. But for its day and age, it's one of the most amazing handling I've ever driven. I've always driven cars that were old, but I really haven't had a car where it was this fast, to be honest. This is my first fast car. Back around, the road that we was in actually is straight, so it gives me enough time to, you know, hit a high speed before we end up having to go home. And yeah, we're gonna do another pull right now. So we're about to hit another pull right here. We're gonna drop a gear right here. So I'm gonna do that again, guys, because I know I had the windows down, I forgot. So you probably hearing some muffle. We're gonna go back one more time, and I'm gonna show you. This car is just insane. Guys, we're gonna do this one more time. Oh shit. Yeah, I just love this car. This car is just so fast and strong it pulls. And one thing about this car is that since the suspensions are very stiff, you tend to feel everything on the road. You just feel every single, even the slightest little penny, you feel it. You feel everything. Like, you gotta have a strong butt to be able to withstand all these bumps all day. Imagine having this car as a daily. I think it wouldn't be as fun. So guys, that's the end of the video. I will be making more videos about my car sooner. Now that the weather is getting a lot better and the summer is closer, I will be in the car more often. In the winter, I wasn't with the car at all. I left it in the storage. I was paying monthly, you know, to keep it locked away. And yeah, I hope you guys love the car, because I love it. You know, if you guys love it, then I love it as well. But even if you don't love it, I still love it. If you feel like I missed something that I should have mentioned for you E46 fanatics, then, you know, comment down below and tell me so I could do better on my videos and, you know, really explain this car thoroughly, so for the new subscribers and the new viewers, they could understand the car better, so they could be on the same page with me, you know. And I hope you guys loved this video. If you did, then give it a like. If not, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. I will be doing more videos with my car, and just stay tuned, you guys.